Hello and welcome to another episode of The Flying Reporter. Today we're going to be flying off to France, all being well. Weather could have been better though.
And am I guilty of pushing boundaries too far? Keep watching to judge for yourself.
So I'm here at Lyon-Solent, and the reason I'm here and not at Redhill is that yesterday when I was looking at the weather, it looked like it was going to be tricky to leave Redhill, low cloud and drizzle in the morning. And then my route down to Le Touquet, which is my usual entry point for France, again it looked like it was going to be low cloud. It looked like this weather was going to sort of clear to the east by the time we were due to depart, and hence why we came here. It looked like it was going to be clear here this morning. I can start to see some blue sky poke through the broken layer here. It's sort of overcast / broken. Looks like a thin layer of cloud. So I've got no worries about taking off from here and heading over to France. We're going to go straight over to Cherbourg, which many of you will know is not the kind of route I like to take over that sort of 50-mile stretch of water, especially since we're going to have Bertie and James on board. The weather at Cherbourg, where our entry point for customs is, it's currently scattered at 800, broken at 170. I'm pretty sure we can make it through that. We've got a forecast of broken at 2,500 feet, so I'm confident of getting into Cherbourg. Probably going to try and get up nice and high for the crossing above the low layer of cloud and then come back down through a gap. But we're actually heading down to Dinard, which is in Brittany, which is another half hour down the French coast. And at the moment, the weather there is really isn't great. Oh, it's broken at 14, so it's a bit better now. Overcast at 2,100. The TAF for Dinard is for it to be broken at 2,000 feet. At lunchtime, broken at 12. So I'm reasonably confident I can go down that French coast to get into Dinard.
But even though the forecast was for the cloud to be broken at 2,000 feet at Dinard for our time of arrival, getting there from Cherbourg was quite a struggle, as you'll find out later in this episode.
Yeah, okay. Right, can we just have a bit of happiness? We're going on holiday.
Yeah.
Right. The information, Golf Bravo Mike India Victor, outbound, request aerodrome information.
Golf Bravo Mike India Victor, setting information. Good morning, readability 5. Runway 05 left-hand circuit, QNH 1019er. Confirm we have your flight plan out to Cherbourg.
Thank you, runway 05 left-hand circuit, QNH 1019er. And request taxi now for run-ups.
Got India Victor, taxi initially Alpha 1.
Taxi Alpha 1, Golf India Victor. Left-hand seat takeoff, runway 05, left-hand circuit, climbing to flight level 60, first heading is 200, rotating at 63, 2 stages of flap. Gear up, flaps up, 96 knots in the climb, 96 is the glide. We'll land back if we've got a problem by closing the throttle. To find a field, we'll do so to the left or right, 96 being the glide. Golf India Victor, Bravo 2, ready for departure.
Golf India Victor, Roger, runway 05, take a at your discretion, surface wind northerly 4 knots.
Lining up, 05, Golf India Victor. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for being quiet. It helps with concentration, making sure I get all the checks done. Okay, airspeed's increasing, temperatures and pressures are in the green.
basic service, Golf Delta Alpha.
London information, Golf Bravo Mike India Victor, request basic service, danger area crossing service.
November 4, correction 2 stations calling at once, November 4-3 Delta, squawk conspicuity, good day. And was there a station requesting basic service and danger area crossing clearance? If so, pass your message.
Hello there, it's Golf Bravo Mike India Victor, PA28 Aero, Leon Solent to Cherbourg, VFR. Just to be in Bembridge, climbing through flight level 50 for flight level 90 and looking for a direct routing through Delta 036. Cathy to Mike Papa, please. Golf India Victor.
Golf Bravo Mike India Victor, squawk 1177 with mode Charlie, basic service.
1177 basic service, Golf India Victor.
And Golf India Victor, though the Portsmouth danger areas are active, but stand by while I try and obtain new crossing clearance through there. In the meantime, do remain outside the active danger areas.
Okay, Golf India Victor.
And Golf India Victor, confirm you're requesting flight level 90.
90, Golf India Victor.
Roger, stand by. Bravo Mike India Victor, your crossing of danger area 036 is approved.
Crossing 036, flight level 90 approved. Golf India Victor, thanks. Well, hello everyone. I'll turn you off so you can snooze. Yeah, just a bit busy there with all this cumulus cloud over the Isle of Wight, so I had to sort of route around the Isle of Wight and then get my call into London information to get a crossing through the danger area, which even though it's active, you can ask for a clearance to go through them. So we're just in the climb now. Oh, hang on a minute. 6.5. Double checking we're okay to climb. As you can see, James is nodding off. He'll deny it later. So as you saw, we called up for a danger area crossing clearance through Delta 036. The Portsmouth danger areas radar service, Plymouth Military, notified is closed at the moment, so we had to get that from London information. 1,500 feet to go. Temperatures and pressures are all okay. All temperatures coming up a bit, so we'll just ease forward on the yoke, get a bit more speed. Been going at max rate all the way so far. Now, you probably haven't noticed, but I normally wear my Ray-Ban sunglasses, which I've had for a long time, and they're prescription sunglasses. And one thing that I suffered from was the noise coming in through the headset, because the arms of the sunglasses was quite thick, and so you couldn't get a good seal. And so even though I had the bows, they weren't really being as effective as they could be. I was approached by Flying Ice glasses, sunglasses, and they asked me if I wanted to try their glasses, because they've got these really thin arms which slip under there, no bother at all, and don't affect the sound from the bows. They're also extremely light and comfortable. And look at this as well, these are sunglasses, they're prescription lenses, but it's got a little magnetic sunglasses snap-on element, which is just so cool. So I'm trying these out at the moment, and I think they're great. Loving them. So thank you, Flying Ice, for these brilliant frames. Really, really has transformed my flying. Check out their website, by the way. And if you're interested in a discount on Flying Ice sunglasses, then you can check out the discount code, which is on my website. And it's also showing on your screen now. So if you check out that discount code, that will give you 10% off flying eyes, glasses and sunglasses. So we can see the other side. We've got sort of scattered cloud at this sort of level. So we gave customs here at Cherbourg 24 hours notice. I think I could have given Dinard 24 hours notice, but last time I was at Dinard they were a bit funny with customs there, and I wasn't overly confident that I'd get them to turn up when we arrived, and I didn't want to delay. Also, we're wearing these, and it's always nice to get rid of these as soon as you can. James has woken up. Hello. Woken up.
I wasn't asleep.
Didn't I tell you he would lie about dropping off? And there's the evidence. We're about 3 miles north of French airspace. We're nearly in the France.
Oh, bonjour. Nous sommes en France.
We're currently flying through a danger area where they do military activity. But we asked if they'd let us through and wouldn't shoot us down. It saved us going all the way around there and all the way back in again.
They wouldn't shoot us down, we just get intercepted, right?
Or shot at.
Count that.
Golf Bravo Mike India Victor, you can contact Cherbourg 119625 now. Bye bye.
119625, good day, Golf India Victor. Cherbourg information, Golf Bravo Mike India Victor. Inbound, we are 8 miles to the northeast.
Golf Bravo Mike India Victor, Cherbourg information, that's copied. Runway 28 news, wind 300 degrees 9 knots. Give OK. Temperature plus 20, QNH 1020.
Runway 28, QNH 1020, Golf India Victor.
And Golf India Victor, no traffic non-reported and report air inside.
Field inside, Golf India Victor.
And Golf India Victor, report right base runway 28.
Report right base 28, Golf India Victor. Okay, we're getting ready for landing.
Doors to manual and cross-check.
That means shush.
Golf India Victor, right base, runway 28.
Golf India Victor, report final 28.
Wilco, Golf India Victor. Reds, blues, and 3 greens. Golf India Victor, turning final, runway 28.
Golf India Victor, wind 280 degrees 10 knots. Landing and discussion, report on navigated at Alpha.
Landing, Wilco, Golf India Victor. So we've arrived at Cherbourg and we cleared customs. I was a little bit worried when customs weren't here when we arrived, and I was just in the process of about to call them and they pulled up in their car outside the front of the terminal. They were all very pleasant, stamped our passports, and we're ready to jump in and take our next leg down to Dinard now. How did you two find the flight over?
I studied my eyelids for a period of time.
You admit that now, do you? Did you enjoy the flight over?
Yes, I did.
Pleased to be in France?
Yes, I am.
Shall we jump in the aeroplane?
Exactly, yes.
Okay, let's do it. How do you get that? Right, put your seatbelt on then.
It's so glamorous. Hi, I'm James, fly me.
Clear prop! Golf India Victor is ready for departure.
Golf India Victor, report lined up, ready for departure runway 28.
Report lined up, runway 28, Golf India Victor. India Victor, request backtrack.
Golf India Victor, at convenience.
No point having runway behind you. If something were to go wrong on the takeoff, we've got loads of runway we can land back onto it, so no point taking off with just half of the runway.
Is that why you said back?
Yeah, I've come all the way to the beginning of the runway, even though it's massive. Probably take off and land on it about 3 times. Golf India Victor's lined up runway 28, ready to go.
Golf India Victor, wind 300 degrees 10 knots, no traffic none reported. Report leaving the area.
Taking off and Wilco, Golf India Victor. Temperatures and pressures are okay, the speed is increasing. Got power set. Golf India Victor is leaving the area to the south and request frequency change to REN information 130.0.
It's so Golf India Victor, and so first of all it will be with Deauville information 121.425. See you.
425. Deauville 121.425. Good day, Golf India Victor. Deauville information, Golf Bravo Mike India Victor, good afternoon.
Golf Bravo Mike India Victor, bonjour, go ahead.
Golf Bravo Mike India Victor is a PA28 Aero, Cherbourg to Dinard, VFR. We are 7 miles south of Cherbourg, altitude 2,400 feet, QNH 1020.
India Victor, Golf Bravo Mike India Victor, squawk 7037, QNH 1020.
Squawk 7037, QNH 1020, Golf India Victor.
The weather outside has been good, and my plan to begin today's flight from Lyon-Solent rather than Redhill and use Cherbourg rather than Le Touquet for customs has worked out well. But the actual weather now at our destination in Dinard is far worse than forecast.
So the weather down this part of the country is a bit worse than it is to the north. At the moment, the weather for Dinard is showing scattered at 1,000 feet, broken at 19.
The cloud layer is descending lower and lower. It had always been an option in my mind, should this happen, to route out to the coastline, flying over the sea.
Tempted to get out to the coast now because we're getting pushed down. So we're heading out to the coast, which isn't on my route, because the cloud base is coming down to my minimum safe. And actually the weather might be better out off the coast, who knows. This is a typical trap where the clouds are coming down and down and down and down and down.
On a 4 heures d'autonomie et en provenance de Saint-Prieuc à destination de vos installations.
I'm hoping the other side of these clouds it's better. Otherwise we're going to be quite low level down the coast.
It was pretty poor out there, but at least I'm terrain and obstacle safe now. I've made a decision to carry on, but is it the right one?
So this was always in my mind, this bit of the plan. Because obviously we've got no obstacles here, so we can be nice and low.
Yes.
But there's low and there's really low. At one point, for a very short period, we were down to 700 feet. Legal. Just. I'll let you judge whether this was wise or not, but here I am and I'm dealing with it. If you want to see a largely unedited version of this entire flight, it's available now on my Supporters Club channel. There's a 1-month free trial available to new members signing up on my website.
Golf India Victor, request frequency change, Dinard Tower 120.150.
Confirm Golf India Victor, contact Dinard Tower 120.15, bye bye.
Goodbye, Golf India Victor. Dinard Tower, Golf Bravo Mike India Victor, inbound with Golf, QNH 1020.
Golf Bravo Mike India Victor, bonjour, identified runway 35 in use, QNH 1021, report Echo Delta point.
351021, report Echo Delta point, Golf India Victor. Okay, we'll be landing in about 5 minutes, everyone. Be landing in about 5 minutes. The airfield is over there.
Golf India, rappelez en vente arrière gauche pour la 35.
Rappel en vente arrière gauche 35 Golf India.
Golf India Victor is a beam, Echo Delta.
Golf Bravo Mike India Victor, Roger. Report right base, runway 35.
Report right base, runway 35, Golf India Victor. Brakes, undercarriage down through greens, mixture, fuel. Running on line, carb heat. Clearance, you're strapped in, doors locked.
On est sur la vente arrière Golf India.
Golf India reçu, numéro 2 derrière un PA32 en base opposée, rappelez fin de vente arrière avant de virer.
Rappellerai fin de vente arrière.
Golf India Victor's right base, runway 35.
Golf India Victor, number 1, runway 35, report final.
Report final, Golf India Victor.
Golf Bravo Mike India Victor, runway 35, clear to land, wind 320 degrees, 7 knots, report runway vacated via Juliet or Hotel.
Please land runway 35 and report runway vacated at either Juliet or Hotel, Golf India Victor. Reds, blues and 3 greens. Hello! Well, as you can see, we made it to the resort of Dinard, trying to dodge all that weather. That wasn't a great flight, was it really? Let's be honest, but we made it. We were late for our taxi, or should I say on time for our taxi, which gave us no time to dilly-dally when we landed, so we had to make a bit of a dash for it. But we got the cover on the aeroplane and got our taxi and had an interesting evening in Dinard last night. We found a restaurant that Bertie liked. The sun came out late afternoon, and actually I got a bit of a suntan or burn after landing. So as I say, it's the next day now, and it's a bit overcast and cloudy. It's early morning, and we're just going for a walk.
We had an enjoyable few days in Dinard. If you like the video, please subscribe, like, or show your thanks by hitting the thanks button on YouTube. That's all for this episode. Fly safely, my friends.